Comfort steals the life you want. It steals it quietly. No noise, no warning. It feels harmless. It feels safe. It feels earned. But comfort never asks where you're going. It only asks you to stay. You wake up tired. Not from work, from delay. You scroll. You plan. You promise yourself tomorrow. You tell yourself you're young. You tell yourself there's time. You tell yourself everyone feels lost. Deep down, you know the truth. You're not stuck. You're comfortable. You had goals once, clear ones, exciting ones. You saw a version of yourself, stronger, focused, respected. But that version needs effort, and effort feels heavy. So you wait. Days pass, weeks pass, nothing changes, life keeps moving. You stay still. Bills don't wait. Opportunities don't wait. Time doesn't wait. Failure doesn't arrive with a crash. It arrives softly. A call you didn't make. A chance you didn't take. A habit you didn't build. You look around one day, and you feel behind, not because you can't, because you didn't. At night, your mind gets loud. Questions show up. Why am I here? Why am I not moving? Why does everyone else look ahead? Doubt whispers. Maybe this is your limit. Maybe this is your level. That voice sounds calm, but it's poison. It doesn't scream. It settles. You start accepting less effort, less discipline, less belief. That pain hurts more than failing, because you know you didn't try. One morning feels different, not special, not magical, just heavy. Heavy with regret, heavy with truth. You look at the same ceiling, the same room, the same life, and something inside you snaps. Not anger, not motivation, clarity. You realize comfort has been costing you everything. Your mornings, your energy, your confidence, your future. You sit up, your body resists. Your mind fights back. Stay, rest, later. You stand anyway, cold floor, heavy eyes, quiet room, no music, no hype, just a decision. This is where discipline begins, not when it's easy, not when you feel ready, when you don't want to. Discipline is not punishment. It's respect for your future self. It's doing the hard thing. Before life forces you to, you start small, painfully small, early mornings, uncomfortable silence, focused work, no applause, no shortcuts. Some days feel pointless. Some days feel slow. You keep going. Discipline doesn't change your life in one day. It changes your direction. You stop asking how you feel. You start asking what needs to be done. You stop negotiating with weakness. You stop feeding excuses. You show up tired. You show up scared. You show up anyway. Slowly, things shift. Your mind gets sharper. Your body gets stronger. Your standards rise. You stop chasing motivation. You build consistency. Consistency builds confidence. Confidence builds belief. Belief changes everything. The world doesn't suddenly get easier. You get tougher. Fear still exists. You just don't listen to it anymore. You realize discipline isn't about suffering. It's about freedom. Freedom from regret. Freedom from self-doubt. Freedom from wasted potential. Comfort wants today. Discipline wants your future. One gives relief. The other gives results. You can't have both. Every day asks the same question. Comfort or growth? The choice feels small, but it decides everything. Your future is built in these moments, quiet moments, unseen moments, when no one is watching, when excuses feel reasonable. That's where real winners are made, not louder, not luckier, more disciplined. Choose your future, even when it hurts, especially when it hurts. Subscribe for more motivation.